Will. It's the Broke Ass Podcast.
We got money, though.
It's me, your host, Zinni in the building. I got my co-host, co-producer. We got Jimmy in the building.
You can just call me Greatness.
Shout out Hot Girl and shout out the big boss, the big queen, DeAndres. You already know. We here for a good time, not a long time. This episode is brought to you by us in partnership with 810 Studios. We contenders, not pretenders. Thank you for listening.
You better find you somebody to play with.
And shout out to Hood Rock.
Yes, sir.
What's good? What's good with you, Jimmy? How you doing, man?
Blessed and highly favored. Happy to be talked about and not viewed. What they say?
What?
Happy to be seen and not viewed. Yeah.
I don't know what that means.
You viewed, that means you're like dead in the casket.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Happy to be seen and not viewed.
Okay.
That's
okay.
right.
That
That's
makes
right.
sense. That makes sense. How was your week, man?
Yeah, it was good. You know what I'm saying? We had a little shake up in the family. My auntie got a little sick. But you know how we do. We huddled up and made it happen. We nursing her back to health. Thank God for, another miracle. He do them every day.
Prayers to her.
How you been?
I'm doing pretty good, man. Monday, chilling. I don't really have no complaints, man. Been playing the game, you know what I'm saying? Donis came over yesterday, thought he was gonna run joint. And he was for a minute. Soccer.
Y'all back on that? FIFA?
Yeah.
FIFA?
Yeah. So that's cool. I guess we'll start out with sports to talk about the finals right quick, because it's going down. It's 1-1. I got OKC.
I got OKC
in 5.
And probably 7-6. It really don't
6.
matter. But I don't think it's been pretty competitive, but I don't think that Indiana got the scoring power. They got the defense, but I don't think they're gonna keep up with the score.
Well, OKC. I think the same thing, because it's like they're both evenly matched teams. I think it come down to the coach. And like you said, scoring, because both of them tooth and nail teams. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna fight for it. They're gonna play hard every night.
I didn't think that either of these teams would have been in the finals.
No. And don't you think it's crazy? I was reading something. They said they don't even got the finals logo on the floor. They don't even have it on the player's shirt. And then I see the fans can pay to get the finals tatted on their jersey if they bring it. It's something, to me, there's something wrong there. Like,
it's probably some type of marketing thing.
Is it to make up because ain't nobody really going to watch these finals? Like, if I really had time, if I had to work, I would watch these games because I know they're competitive games just because of both of the teams.
I haven't had, and then I don't be up that late. So it's
Right.
hard for me to see. It's hard for me to, if I see the game, it's going to be the first half.
Right.
I'll fall asleep at halftime.
But I just think it's crazy that the logo, the finals logo, it don't feel like it's the finals. Maybe because they're a small market team. It just don't feel like it's the finals. Like even on your algorithms or whatever. Nope. Let's go to the Carter 6. I'm the only one listening to it. Everybody is hating.
I heard snippets.
You heard snippets.
Yeah.
So what you think about the snippets that you heard?
He's Wayne being Wayne, still sounding like Wayne. I mean, I enjoy it.
I did.
Because I like, Wayne, but I mean, it's because I listen to it to listen to Wayne. The criticism that I heard about it that he's not showing growth and it's just another Wayne album. But I mean, everybody ain't like, he ain't, maybe because he ain't talking about his portfolio and things like that.
Like what they want, I don't understand what they want Wayne to do. Wayne has been doing the same thing for 25 years. For 25 years, he has been doing the same thing. But to me on the album, what the critiques I get from people is mostly producers. Shout out Jess Will. But they just,
all the beats sound different. So what you talking about?
They're saying the beats were of poor quality. It wasn't mixed like it should have been. The samples that he using are lazy. There's no beat, like the beats that he flipped want good beat flips. And to me, I'm like, bro, the first 6 songs, absolute fire. There's no skip in none of them. And to me, I just look for Wayne rapping. The growth to me is I don't expect him to have Jelly Roll on the joint. I don't expect him to have Big X the Plug on the joint. That Big X the Plug song is out of here. I'm gonna tell you, that joint is gonna fly. You're gonna hear it all summer. Just because it's Big X and how they done that joint. So I think people want something from Wayne that Wayne is not gonna give them. Me, I'm a Wayne fan. I might be kind of biased. I agree. Some of the production could have been better. Some of the mixing could have been better. But it's Wayne. And I kind of want that. I'm tired of hearing all of this polished Like, what do they? I don't understand what people want, bro. You get an album, it's 19 songs. At least 10 of them is undeniable.
But I mean, that's what music critics supposed to do. They're supposed to critique albums, and I mean, they're not gonna say it's perfect. They're gonna pick out the flaws in it and what they don't like about it.
Yeah, but they don't highlight. They don't do it in a good way to me. Like, if I was to dissect the album, I'm gonna go one by. Maybe not one by one, but at least I'm gonna give you the flow. I ain't gonna just say, "Oh my God, it's trash. The beat was trash, and that's it." I'm never gonna respect that opinion coming from somebody that criticizes music, because before I even heard the time, I had my alarm set for this album, because you know me, I'm Wayne the GOAT to me. I don't care. So man, I heard that joint, it was fire, bro. Christina worked 2 to 11. She was like, "You heard Wayne?" I'm like, I think this might be some of the best Wayne I've heard recently.
But you gonna say that about any Wayne?
No, I'm not, because I'm surprised by the hooks and samples he put up there. That song he got with Jelly Roll, the Snakes Don't. That joint is crazy to me. Like, I never expected Wayne to do something like that. So that's growth to Wayne to me. They want Wayne to be something that he's not. And I just agree, people don't have their own opinions. They look to what the timeline thinks, which is in juxtaposition with the Straw movie. We don't got to get into the joint. But it's just like the Straw movie with Tyler Perry. You hear some people saying, "Oh, just the greatest, what's the name I ever heard?" Then you got some people saying, "Oh, Tyler Perry always make the same movie over and over and over again." It's people not even, bro, the Wayne album is an hour and 7 minutes long. It dropped late on the timeline. It dropped at like 12:45 on Tidal, the streaming service I use. People at 1 o'clock was calling it the worst album ever. How you do that with only listening to 1 or 2 songs?
No black man this month.
Right. You seen the movie. I ain't seen the movie. You say you like the movie. We ain't gonna get you in trouble beyond that.
Yeah, we're gonna wait till we have a woman here so we can talk about it and have a woman's perspective on it.
That's a bit.
Won't get me on that one, buddy. Got my politician hat on. Can we talk about the riots in Los Angeles?
What they riding for?
They was riding because ICE locked up like, I want to say 150 people during the weekend or something like that. So a lot of the immigrants and people riding or having peaceful protests was kind of turned into violent protests. And Trump put sent the National Guards out, put 800 National Guard troops in the streets of LA to control the riots, when the governor didn't even ask for assistance.
See, this is dangerous. We talking about the last thing was dangerous.
Yeah.
That's dangerous.
It's the first time that the president has called the National Guard out without the governor asking since the Civil Rights Movement.
I mean, it's Donald Trump. I'm not surprised.
Donald Trump says
he do what he wants.
Donald Trump says he's going to put the people in the streets to control the streets. Okay. I said, yo, this guy here, man. How are you gonna put the National Guard on people of?
Oh no, I ain't saying it's right or wrong, but it's Trump.
I think that's crazy.
That's what Trump, bro. It's Trump, bro. He do what he wants.
It's like all controversy ain't good, but I feel like he lives and thrives off controversy. Like,
yeah, like Kanye. He's the white Kanye.
He's the president. Kanye is just a music figure. Like, you have to hold people at different standards. Like, I'm not holding Kanye and the president at the same level.
Why not? They both celebrities.
The president is an elected official. Kanye is just a person who's doing what he wants to do.
That's true. But in this day's presidency, does it really matter?
No, what are you talking about?
Donald Trump, only reason Donald Trump is a politician is because he got elected. He wasn't a politician before he got elected. He was a celebrity that the people selected to be elected.
Yeah.
And he is just as crazy as ignorant as Kanye West is being right now. Like, he hired Elon Musk for 130 days. He hired Elon Musk for 130 days. Elon assignment up, and now they beefing online. Mm-hmm. Why are you messing with Donald Trump?
Because what I'm saying is the same way with that, like, Donald Trump should be beef with somebody on Twitter. Like, he's a president. You're not just a normal person. I want you to, I wouldn't even be like, I'm above arguing with someone on Twitter because I am president. That's how I would feel.
Yes. I feel that way now. And I ain't
Yeah.
nothing. I mean, I am somebody, but I ain't nothing. I ain't about to argue if I'm the president. But he Trump at the end of the day. And Trump is just saying, get him out of here, bro. And just send them buses. And I just don't understand, bro. It's a scary world, bro. And I'm just glad I was born in America.
Yeah.
I don't know, bro. I don't know. I don't know.
Pray for the country.
Right. God bless America. Is that how it will go? Do you ever feel if you get successful, you will have what they call, have you ever heard of imposter syndrome?
Yeah.
Or success guilt?
Is that the same thing as imposter syndrome?
I think they walk hand in hand. Imposter syndrome is because you get to a certain status, you act to be someone you're not.
I thought it didn't have to do with status. I thought imposter syndrome was just when you thought you were somebody that you wasn't.
Oh yeah, we can go with that one. That's probably right. Let's just do that now. I just said if you know what it was. So do you feel you would ever have that, or have you ever had
Do
that?
you think money would change me? Is that what you're asking me?
No, I know you. Me?
I thought, is that what you're asking?
No.
Okay, what you asking?
Imposter syndrome or success guilt. I thought it was one and the same, but we just separated them.
Would I have success guilt?
Yes.
No.
Okay. I'm about to say, I don't think money would change it. I know you with money and without money.
No, success won't change me. I think that success will make me just be able to do what I like to do on a more often. Or do it in a bigger status, or help people out in a bigger way, be able to give more, help out more. Yeah. So I don't think it would change me in a bad way. So, but yeah, I do think that success would change me or make me be able to do things that I like to do more often. Success
will help you use money as a tool.
Yeah. I wouldn't like try to look down on people like, oh, I got this. Nah, I wouldn't do that.
On 1 to 10, no, on 1 to 5, how emotionally intelligent do you think you are?
Emotionally intelligent?
Emotionally
probably
intelligent.
Like a 0.
Okay, me too.
Yeah,
me too.
Before and after. Okay, we can talk about it. You know how you can have the best genuine thoughts, be like, yo, I got something to say to this person when I see them, we're going to talk to them and we're going to have this conversation. Man, you can start having the conversation. They say one thing wrong, and it said, you hear that tick, 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 boom, and it's over with. And y'all get to arguing or whatever, and then you leave the situation, and then you be like, man, what happened? I walked in with these thoughts, and I was going to say this and this and that was going to happen. But something happened, and the emotions took over, and nothing was solved.
Yep. I'm not emotionally intelligent either.
Yes, I'm not emotionally intelligent anyway. I try not to think with my emotions because emotions change all the time.
But that might mean you're emotionally intelligent. I'm more than
That's
a 0.
I try.
Okay. You know how to compartmentalize.
I had the best and purest thoughts, Corey did. But they said something and then I turned into ruckus.
Not ruckus.
That's who Mike turned into. that what I get big.
Hey Marie, shout out to my daughter, my baby. She's 13. I asked her what topic should she have on the pod, this business. She was like, I should have a topic every week. So this topic is giving teenagers more freedom because it's not like back in the day.
She just became a teenager.
Thank you, Jimmy.
Listen, I wish she was here.
I was showing this part. She didn't go watch it.
More freedom for teenagers.
I'm like,
you've been a teenager for 4 whole days. What freedom have you earned? You know what I used to do?
We poor.
So at Mama's house, my chores was the bathroom and to take out the trash. Boys had to clean the bathroom in my house. I was the only boy, and we missed sometimes. So I had to clean the bathroom. That was my chore. And to take out the trash. But at Daddy's house, Daddy would be like, you got to wash the dishes too. And I'd be like, nah, that's what Toya didn't do. They wash it. But so I would just be mad. I would just put like so much soap in the joint. So whenever you put water in your cup, that just be bubbling over.
I'm telling you, bro.
Long story short, I ain't have to wash the dishes no more.
That's
you talking about
a
so
fact.
they won't clean enough? Mine was too clean.
My brother,
Stitches.
yeah, my brother and my cousin Marcus, back in the day, they had them wash the dishes, and what they did was pour like the pot of grease in the water, so all of the grease was removed. So ever since then, men ain't have to wash the dishes.
Yeah,
that's how I was raised.
That's the worst. To get a plate that's a little greasy.
And I can wash dishes, but it's like, yo, you just sit them in there, let them soak, then wash them off.
Wash them off a little.
I don't like. No, you let them soak in bleach and dishwashing liquid.
I remember one day I asked you for a cup, and you brought it to me and still had he didn't even rinse it out. It's just the liquid soap was still in the cup. You're like, oh man, my fault, I forgot to rinse it out.
That was karma.
How did you forget to rinse it out?
I was in a
poured
rush.
The soap in the cup and brought it to me?
I was in a rush, and you said the same thing when it happened. I was in a rush, but it was karma, right? Because you just said that you used to leave them soapy cups.
I used extra soap. I did.
I might have did that day.
No, you didn't even wash it. The cup wasn't even wet. Just had liquid soap in it.
We talked about this before. Hey Marie, Uncle Jimmy told you, no more freedom. You have enough. You get to go to the skating rink. She ain't even home right now. She at her Aunt Rhonda house.
That's her aunt. That's a family member.
That's fine. So, of course, I heard this on another podcast. So, how ambitious do you think you are?
I'm very ambitious. I have a lot of goals that I'm, trying to reach and things of that nature. So, I think I'm really ambitious, but not overly.
Not overly ambitious. Do you think overly ambitious is a flaw, or you think it'll make people get to that level?
It depends on how you use it, or sometimes if you're overly ambitious and you're not reaching your goals, it can stress you out or maybe cause depression or something like that if you're not hitting those milestones that you want to. But I feel like it's better to be ambitious than to sit back and let life pass you by. And that's usually what happens if you don't, put those thoughts into actions and make it, things
be
happen.
Ambitious. Go after your goals.
Yeah. How about yourself?
Yeah, I think I'm ambitious just in spurts though. Like in certain things, yo. You know what I'm saying? Like at work, I'm being ambitious. If I get a job or something, I always want to move up. Like I always want to progress my family. But like and some other things I feel like I should be more ambitious in, like music and even podcasting.
So do you feel like you're a doer or a sayer?
Both.
It's a doer or a sayer. It's not
No, I'm a doer.
What makes you a doer?
We're doing this. I'm a doer. Look, yo, I'm a doer. If I say most of the time, if I say I'm gonna get something done, I'm gonna get it done. I'm a doer. I do pay those bills. I do. Like, it depends on what you say. Some joint I might just talk about, but some joint I'm gonna do when I say I'm gonna do it.
So what gives you the motivation to do the things that you say you're gonna do?
Necessity. They have to be done. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, sense of urgency. You know what I'm saying? Like I work better under pressure than not. You know what I'm saying? I think like I'm a procrastinator in some aspects, or I put some stuff off. But when the pressure is on, I'm gonna deliver.
I work good under pressure too, but I'm the type that plan things out. So whenever things do happen, I already know how I'm gonna react.
Yeah, I don't
like sporadic things. I like to know what's gonna be expected of me. So when I get there, I can deliver. I don't like to be put on the spot with things, which, even if I am put on the spot because I do handle pressure good, I'm going to perform good, but I don't like being put in those situations.
Yeah, you rather plan it so it will be better.
Yeah.
Instead of just with the pressure. All right. So do you think you have to be selfish to be successful?
No, not all the time.
So you do some of the time.
Yeah, sometimes you have to be selfish. I mean, if you talk about, okay, well, I can't do this because I need to focus on what I got to do in this area right here. Mm-hmm. Yes, I do think you have to be selfish in that arena, but I think that you can also spread out your time. But my main thing is, okay, I got to do this, so this is what I need to focus on. I can't be focused on A, B, C, and D.
So that's when you have to be selfish.
Yeah.
Because sometimes your time gets spread too thin, worried about everybody else.
Yeah.
Like one of the problems I used to have, and that I learned just this year, is it might be a type of arrogance too, but to think everybody needs you. To think you need to call and check on everybody else and worry about their problems and thinking you can solve their problem. You know what I'm saying? It's like almost putting yourself last, in a sense. And then people tend to take advantage of that, which doesn't in any way create success. So that's why I asked the question, you gotta be selfish a little bit to be successful. You don't have to be.
I always told you that whenever you're making a pot of soup, you have to be the main ingredient. When I'm making Jimmy soup,
Yo, that was fire.
The soup the main flavor has to be Jimmy, okay? I can't if I put in too many other people into the pot, it ain't gonna be me no more, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
You gotta be the protein.
You got to be the main ingredient. Yeah. Got to worry about you first, because if you don't save you, you can't save nobody else. That's like when the things drop on the plane, they say put yours on first. Then help your neighbor. Even I'm real honest beside you, and you put it on them first,
and then you die.
Then you die, like bro, like you got to put it on you first, and then help them.
That makes sense. Hey, that was pick that gem up right there. Put it in my pocket. Put it in my pocket. Like they said, no is a complete sentence.
Don't say period. I can see.
I'm not.
You want a period person. No, period.
All right, bro. You be putting too much sassiness on me. But I want to say this now.
Where the fans at?
This is all set. No.
You still got your fan?
I don't never had no fan, bro. What you talking about? You the trail ride dude?
So, when we was at Alex's baby birthday party, we talking about the fans and where the fans at. Mike was so bad, was like, yo, if I ever see you with a fan, I'm disowning you. I was like, yo, bro, men be having fans, like they can do it in a cool way. No, not mine, not my brothers. My brothers, but I never had no fan. I'm like, yo, you blow a whistle. I was like, calm down, bro, calm down. Yeah, I didn't even wear my cowboy boots no more because everybody, yo, you got your boots on the ground. You got your boots. I'm like, bro, I've been wearing cowboy boots.
Yo, Rod said the same thing. Alex, he said the same thing, bro. Like, I didn't even want to break out my boots tonight, but it's that da-da-da-da-da. Hey, man, some people ride waves. Like, everybody know, like, I was telling Nate, I'm like, yo, y'all been had the cowboy boots before this movement took over. I appreciate the movement. I mean, I blame Beyonce. They wouldn't, but I blame Beyonce. It's cool.
What, Cowboy Carter?
You got to think about it. Kind of correlates. Just saying. We can't hear you on the mic, man. You said who?
They've been doing trail rides.
It hasn't been this much of a phenom. No, it hasn't, y'all. Not with these boots on the ground. He just said he stopped wearing his cowboy boots because it's become too much of everybody doing it. That disproves what y'all are saying. And I blame it on Cowboy Carter.
I mean, people was out there that time we was doing that.
That trail ride?
Yeah.
But everybody doing it. The people that don't even go to trail rides doing it. Just for the fashion statement, which is why he said he don't wear his boots.
But they was always doing that anyway. Girls just pull up to the trail ride just so they can put some boots on.
Oh, yeah. Do you send reels to your significant other?
Nope. I try not to even do social media like that no more.
True. I be sending my wife some crazy stuff. But do you believe, like, when you start a business, that you should set your price and stand on it?
No. Price always change. The market set the price.
And yes, but I'm saying when the scenario I got it from, the dude drew this picture of a whole podcast set, fire, painted it by hand, said it took him 900 hours or whatever. He talked to one person on the pod. They was like, all right, bet, bro, you want to come up and bring it up? Yes. Then they talked to the owner of the pod. The conversation was way different. The owner of the pod said, I don't know if I can bring you up here, but is it for sale? And if so, how much? So the artist sent back and said, what's your budget? It's like, I ain't have no budget because I ain't looking for no art right now. So he sent back like, yo, I had to use this, I had to use that, I had to use this, 23,000. So, and what I'm saying is, if when he asked and says for sale, you should have sent your price right over. Like we were selling plates, it was $15. Ain't no talking us down the plate. Like the price can change tomorrow, but when you set your price as a business person, you can't drop it. You don't. Do you think you should drop it or stand on it depending on the clientele?
Yeah, I set the price. I could change it. Like if I sell a place here in Clinton, the price is 15. But if I go to the trail ride, the price gonna be 25. Because it's just because I can set the price myself. Everybody else place here are these price. So what I look like selling my plates for a lower price.
Yeah. Okay.
If I'm here, I set the price because the market is me. When I'm here, the market price is whatever they sell the place for. Yeah. So yeah, my price is gonna change.
So when you go up for that 25 and somebody come to you and be like, yo, let me get it for 20, are you gonna say yeah just because the money is there, or are you gonna say no and stand firm on your price? Yeah.
I'm trying to get rid of everything. I ain't gonna take nothing home. So I'm selling everything. My goal is to sell out. As it get close to the end of the night, the price gonna drop because I won't take nothing home.
That's after you already made your profit though. And
no, I'm gonna make the profit early.
Cool. Okay.
That's because I set my price. Yeah. Yeah, you can change the price whenever you want to.
I ain't mad at that.
It depends on what your demand is. What's the demand? If the demand is high, you can change the price. If the demand is low, you need to drop it.
Business 101, ladies and gentlemen. That's right.
Yeah. I'm trying to get to that bag.
Hey. So, do you think, because they say every 10 years your taste buds change or something, I kind of agree with that. Because like 10 years ago, I used to eat something and now I don't eat it, and vice versa. Why y'all laughing? Y'all ain't know what I'm about to... Yo, what? I didn't even ask the question.
All right, go ahead, man.
I didn't read it anywhere.
He's talking about what he like to eat now and what he used to.
No, they say every time. You can Google it. Every 10. Oh, that's what you're talking about when I read it. Anyway, every 10 years your joint change. So every 10 years you have a milestone in your life. 9 to 10 years, like just in age. So, and is that what I thought it was? Anyway, at 21. Mm-hmm. At 21, like going from 20 to 21, to me, I had a certain like anxiousness to get there. You know what I'm saying? You feel like you're getting older in life and stuff like that.
You want to go to the liquor store? I mean, what else could you do at 21?
So from 29 and you hit that 30 milestone, how do you feel? What's that anxiousness?
Well, from 29 to 30?
Yeah, hitting that 30 milestone. 21,
I just
30.
felt like I was grown. Like, you know, 20s, you can play around with your 20s, you know what I'm saying? But at 30, you need to be trying to become serious.
So then you grown. So,
well, I wasn't there. I was just speaking in general, but yeah, I was still living a vida loca. You should ask me from like 39 or 40.
I was about to go. That was next.
Well, yeah, my 29 to 30, it really won't much change.
Don't want. So from 21 to 30, won't much change. Pretty much. Around that gap. So then 30 to 39.
There should have been some change.
True that. So from 30.
For 39 to 40, that's really when I was making the changes that I should have been making when I was freaking 29 to 30. When I really started to buckle down and stand on business and start to do things that I felt like would be conducive of having a positive lifestyle.
Well, you're answering everything perfect today, like spot on, and using words like conducive. I love that word. That's one of my favorite words. No, it seriously is. What is something, we live without this. What is something that doesn't grow back naturally on your body that you wish grew back naturally on your body?
Hair. What? I was saying.
Mine gonna be teeth. Mine gonna be teeth. Because it's like, bro, Like everything else grow back. Your hair do grow back. It just don't grow back all in the same spots as you get older.
Right.
Like you supposed to say like an arm, a leg.
You asked me what I wanted to grow back. I want my hair to grow back. Yeah, that's what I want to grow back. You want your teeth to grow back. Okay, you have a calcium deficiency.
I have a what?
Calcium deficiency. You like that word? I mean, the lack thereof.
Yeah.
Teeth and calcium.
You got his vision back being reading the dictionary.
No, I can't read. I
I'm
can
gonna
say
say
a little bit.
deficiency. I said that word right. I usually can't say that word like that. I don't know why it's one of those. Like differentiate or one of them. But some words I know a lot of big words. Some of them I just can't say. But I think that's it, bro. You got anything you want to talk about before we get up out of here?
Oh, you ain't seen that on social media?
Oh shoot. I did see this one. This is Nisha's topic, by the way. She said, "That it was enough." This is her topic. She said, "It was just."
Oh no!
And sometimes it's good to have nosy neighbors. So this lady stays across, beside this what she thought was a single man.
Mm-hmm.
Said since they moved there, she has seen nothing but this man go in and out the house and have packages delivered to the house. So she found it suspicious that every month a bulk of diapers will show up. Every month, all this food is like it's more than for one person. So over the years, she called the cops. The cops came and investigated, found out that the man had 3 kids in the house and his wife, made all of them wear diapers, and all her used feminine hygiene products was stored under the bed. The kids, of course, they was malnourished, and nobody knows why this is being happening, and they're being investigated right now. Why Nisha wanted me to tell that story, it is, but it's kind of crazy. And shout out to that nosy neighbor. I have them too, so think about it before you pull up to my joint.
You have nosy neighbors?
Yeah. My sister stay beside me, and that lady over there, if something strange pull up, she gonna let me know.
Who, your sister?
Of course, and the lady beside me.
Oh.
And Mr. Oates. Like, yo, we don't play that strange activity in our neighborhood, bro. We know what cars and shit.
Oh, yeah, I guess in that case, it's good to have a nosy neighbor.
Yeah. But that's kind of crazy, yo. You have 3. They said the kids were so shocked that they got to come outside that the one boy just kneeled down and touched the grass and cried.
Yeah.
I think that's just hard,
People
bro.
Crazy, man.
That man need to be, like, all right, that's dangerous. But yeah, man, shout out to my kids.
Go down the rabbit hole.
We end this award-winning, the best podcast in the world by giving shout-outs, man. And I would just want to shout out to Jimmy, man. He is truly one of my best friends, if not the best friend that I have on this planet. Thank you, bro. I love you.
Yeah, I just want to give a shout-out to my family. Whenever you're going through things, or when one member of the family is down, you gotta surround them, and and hold them up and bring them up, and I just shout out my family for holding each other up whenever things are down, and understand that miracles happen every day. Don't never think that they won't happen to you, because it can. The same miracles God did for them, He'll do for you. Keep your head up. Put one foot in front of the other, and don't worry about it. It's Monday, fun day. Let's get it done.
And on that note, we out.